Randy Moss is opening up about one of the toughest battles of his life, using his own story to raise awareness about men's health. The Pro Football Hall of Famer and former NFL star appeared on Good Morning America to share his journey with bile duct cancer, a diagnosis that came as a shock late last year. Even in retirement, Moss had always focused on staying active and living a healthy lifestyle, which made the news feel like an unexpected blow. He admitted the moment left him overwhelmed, comparing it to being hit with a ton of bricks. The fight that followed was grueling. Moss underwent a 6-hour surgery that involved the removal of parts of several organs, followed by chemotherapy and radiation. The toll was immense, not only on his body but also on his spirit. At times, he struggled to even get out of bed. It was his wife, Lydia, who stepped in as his anchor, helping him find perspective and pushing him toward recovery. She reminded him that his family needed him just as much as he needed them. Sometimes that meant forcing open the blinds, encouraging him to sit in the light even if he felt too weak or angry to engage. For her, the experience was terrifying, confronting the possibility of losing her husband, something she said no one ever prepares for. As Moss regained strength and eventually returned to his role as an NFL analyst, he soon found himself in the position of being a source of strength for someone else. He received a call from longtime friend Deion Sanders, who was facing his own cancer battle. Sanders confided that he was struggling to find the will to get out of bed, a feeling Moss knew all too well. Moss shared the same advice that had carried him through his darkest days, words Lydia had repeated to him: "Get up, let your family love you, because they miss you." Sanders took that advice to heart, later thanking Moss for giving him the push to reconnect with loved ones. The moment was deeply meaningful for Moss, who lost his older brother Eric to heart failure in 2019. The sudden loss weighed on him, and Sanders' call stirred those memories. But this time, Moss was able to be present and provide the support he once wished he could have given his brother. It brought him peace, knowing he had turned his painful experience into something that could help someone else. Moss now urges men to take their health seriously. He acknowledges that many fall into a pattern of pride or stubbornness, believing they don't need to see a doctor. He stresses that waiting too long can carry devastating consequences. For him, sharing his story isn't just about survival, but about breaking that cycle and reminding men that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Word count, 451.